Let's go straight out to the HR&P guest line. We're being joined now by NBA great, former Houston Rocket, Dikembe Mutombo. Dikembe, very happy to have you on the air. Thank you for making some time. Conversation I'm excited to have. First time that I've ever had the chance to talk to you. And the first thing that I have to know, Dikembe, where did the finger wag come from? Where did that come from?
First I want to say thank you so much for having me. It's a really great pleasure talking to you today. The finger wave was something that came out from nowhere. My rookie day when I was with the Denver Nuggets. I was trying to find something special to let all my opponents that would keep challenging me to the basket to let them know that you cannot fly in the house of Mutombo without permission.
Deke, I echo what Jeremy said. You and I worked together with the Rockets, but that was at a different time when Jeff Van Gundy wouldn't let anybody near the players. But I appreciate everything that you've done. I'm curious from the way you've seen the game evolve since you left it, your feeling on it being all three-point driven, and really the big man, the art of the big man and the value of the big man has diminished from a time when you were in its heyday with all the great big men.
I don't know if the value of the big men have diminished, and I think the big men still have their place to the game. You can see that when it comes to the playoff or when the game goes to the crash line, so many guys are looking for who's the big inside, and they can throw the ball to, and can challenge the paint and open up the space from the outsider. Big men will come back, and I believe that this season is coming up. The coaches are planning to make an adjustment because I went to a summer league. I can see that there's been more ball going inside than there haven't been before. So I think the change is coming up.
Dikembe Mutombo, our guest on the HR&P guest line. Dikembe recently named an honoree of the Stuart Scott Inspire Award. Both he and Steve Gleason, congratulations on that honor, Dikembe. You mentioned the big man, and I'm curious your viewpoint of the Rockets. I don't know how closely you still follow the Rockets, but we saw one big man last year, kind of a unique player to this current generation in Alpi Şengün, who's kind of a skillful player, kind of crafty. And then now Jabari Smith, the pick that the Rockets just made, number 3, who looked very good defensively. What are your thoughts on the Rockets front court?
I think the Rockets are making a progress. They are rebuilding. They want to have a young team. They want to be fast. They want to be able to put some points to the basket. I think they give them a chance when the season here. They have a great coaching staff, and I think the front office are doing a good job. Because you cannot just be a bunch of veterans in. When you look at a team like Golden State, they start from scratch. They got a bunch of young guys. They put them together. In 2-3 years, they went and win a championship. And I think that's something the Rockets is trying to do as well.
Deke, where are you on the fact that when you guys played, you signed a contract and you kind of saw it through, and then when your next contract came up, if you were worthy of it and you were playing at a certain level, you got the max money and you got all you wanted. But nowadays, it seems like the contract doesn't mean anything, and at any time, any player can just say, "I want out," and it's on the front office to say, "Well, then we have to appease you. We have to trade you." We've seen Harden do it. Kevin Durant's doing it. Now there's every day it seems like someone else is doing it. What's your thoughts on the players? Just no matter what their contract state, if they say they want out, they want to be traded.
It's very confusing. From someone who was fortunate enough to play in the NBA for 18 years, and you work hard so you can succeed and getting a good contract where you can get paid, you can have a nice living and also be able to help your family and help your community. But how can you work hard, get to that point where the team rewards you for your work ethic and for your hard work, and they give you that money, and you go to sleep and wake up in the morning, you say, "Thanks for giving me the money, and I don't want to be here." And I think it's kind of a little bit disrespectful. And I think they league need to look at that, try to make a little bit some rule and some adjustment, and which direction we should go. Because when I play, when you get a big contract, you happy with the team. You thank the owner, you thank the general manager for recognizing you for your work and all of that stuff. And then you sign that contract because you want to be in that city. Because you feel like the fans, the organization, you have invested in you. But you don't wake up and give up on your fans and the organization because of something. Because I don't know what it is. Because I don't know what's going on with the new generation. Because it's hard for me to understand.
Hey guys, back to the video in just 1 minute. Before that, I want to tell you about Fitz Roofing. Fitz Roofing is dedicated to the loyal people of Houston, Texas. That means if you got a leaky roof or need a full roof replacement on your business or your home, and or you want to get something done around the yard or maybe something around the house, they have the best warranties in the business, the best ratings, and the best service. They're going to take care of you every step of the way. Fitz Roofing, making a difference, one home at a time.
Dikembe Mutombo joining us on the HR&P guest line. Dikembe, obviously a lot of fans of yours because of playing in the NBA for such a long time, doing it at a very high level. But I know a lot of others have tremendous admiration for your work that you've done all over the place. I know that it first started in your native Congo, building hospitals, things of that like. Why is that so important to you? And can you give us an update on everything that you're doing now, of course, away from basketball?
It's very important because we as the players, you have the unique ability to inspire and bring people together. We have the ability to change our community. We have the ability to stand for different social issues that are facing us or that are affecting our community or affecting where we live. And like they say in Africa, when there's a problem affecting one part of the world, it's becoming a responsibility of all of us living on this planet. And we, especially part of the NBA family and the NBA care, we have seen that. We've seen some of the problems we have gone. We've seen the growth of our game worldwide. And we have gone where our game is being played to see how can we invest in those communities, how can we make a difference. And me as a player, I've done that myself. With my organization, I've done the good work. I built a hospital in memory of my mother. Last year, I built a school in memory of my father. And I want to thank the ESP for giving me such a great honor to be a girl for humanitarian Stuart Sky Award. And you don't know how happy I am. You don't know how my family, my children, my wife, we all are so happy for being recognized because I didn't do this work by myself. I do this work with the great support of my family and the friends, and including the fans who have watched me play basketball for so many years.
Deke, you know what? You're an honorary Houstonian. You didn't start your career here, but I think, as they say, you got here as fast as you could, and you were embraced. And from the tucks and the tennies for the hospital in Kinshasa to the way Tony donated shoes and all the different things, gave you the shoes so that you could keep giving. Just talk about your favorite memories of your experience in Houston and how the city just embraced you as one of their own, and it was such a great marriage.
Oh, man. I think I've left the city of Houston with so much joy. And there was not many cities that have embraced me like one of their own. I didn't come to Houston because I want to play 30, 40 minutes. I came to Houston because I want to help the team. It was a young, very good, talent team with Tracy McGrady in the army. They want someone who can come in to release a little bit of pain and weight from y'all. And I accepted that role. And I came in, I did what I was supposed to do, and to get the love that I did get in the city of Houston, the support of the fans and the business community, the way they gave to me and they embraced my humanitarian work, it was amazing. They really did make a difference in my life, and they made a difference to my people in Africa as well.
Dikembe, congratulations on the Stuart Scott Inspire Award. We appreciate the time and really admire the work that you're doing on the humanitarian side.
Thank you for having me, guys. Anytime.
You got it. NBA legend Dikembe Mutombo.
Pay you in $2 bills.
I love that guy. The finger wag. I love hearing the story there. It's so good. No.
What was it? The
one
commercial?
moment? Yeah.
What was the commercial?
I think it was an insurance
Geico?
commercial. Maybe.
Where he knocks the G off the Geico at the end, too. We're in the grocery store. He's just slapping the cereal box out of the kid's hand.
What's the one memory of Dikembe do you remember the most?
Oh my God!
The finger wag is one of them, but
it's the upset when they were the 8 seed and he's on the floor holding the ball up after they upset the 1 seed.
Yeah, that was an awesome series. The Nuggets over the Sonics. I think it was the first 8-over-1.
I think that's
correct. It was the first 8-over-1 back in the 5-game series days, though. Dikembe Mutombo joining us on the Killer Bees.